Welcome back to the Crypto Ski Conversation. We have some massive news for the XRP community. It says breaking: Judge Torres overrules the SEC's objections and orders the SEC to turn over Hinman documents. That's from our update from James K. Fallon. JV had put this up as a little screenshot. It says, for the foregoing reasons, the court overrules the SEC's objections and directs the SEC to comply with the orders. That is absolutely massive for the Ripple versus SEC case, for the XRP community, and for the entire industry. This is just more leverage to fight Ripple's case that, in a sense, is truly going to make, set precedent for the entire industry. It's absolutely massive. And this is from Mr. Intuitive Truthers Only. I thought this was hilarious.
Gary, are you there? Gary, put your helmet on. Shit's about to get rough.
Straight up, man. Things are going to get real nasty. It's getting quite interesting. James K. Fallon has some more updates here. He says, some thoughts on the next steps in the quest for the Hinman documents. The SEC has a number of procedural cards they can play to try to further delay complying with the order to produce the Hinman documents. Obviously, we know about their delay tactics. I mean, it's quite shady, crazy, but they're supposed to be protecting, us investors. But look what they're doing. He continues, first, they can ask Judge Torres to reconsider her order overruling the SEC's objections. Second, they can skip the motion for reconsideration and just ask her to certify an appeal of the decision she issued today. Third, they could go to the Court of Appeals directly on a petition for writ of mandamus. As I've mentioned before, these are all low probability of success maneuvers. And he goes, but if the SEC wants to delay producing the documents, they may try any or even all of the maneuvers, and that could take an additional 2 to 3 months to work out. It says none of these attempts at delay, however, will impact the summary judgment schedule, which is good to hear. But it's like, we already know what their tactics are going to be. I'd be quite interested if they actually, either produce the Hinman emails or come up with some sort of settlement with Ripple. XRP Crypto Wolf says, why can't the SEC just admit they're losing to Ripple instead of delaying the inevitable? I mean, straight up and down, I completely agree with that. Johnny Deaton has, he said something here too. He says, because he pretty much restated with his crypto law what happened with the decision with Judge Torres agreeing with the other judge in the case in regards of the SEC providing the documents. He says, this is why the crypto market should be thankful Ripple is fighting this case. If you add up the legal fees Ripple has paid to finally getting a ruling from Judge Torres, it's likely to be 2 to 3 million, and they still don't have the documents. Next step, SEC acts to certify or mandamus, which we just read from James K. Fallon. What's crazy is we're talking, what do they say, over 100 million or something crazy. Massive fees that Ripple has been producing to, fight their position within the case. But then again, you think about the SC, they're supposed to be there to protect the so-called investors, but they can't even acknowledge the over 72,000 members within the class action lawsuit with Johnny Deaton, which is absolutely crazy. And then just think about like how much time has passed. I think it's like over a year now that the judge has been saying that, they need to produce these documents, and still look what they're doing. If I'm not mistaken in the time frame, but the overwhelming concept is just this delay in trying to redact and suppress, vital information that could really, turn out the case, the lawsuit. This is from Fred Rispoli. He has something to say about James K. Fallon's update as well, with the Judge Torres ordering the Hinman documents to be turned over. He says, thoughts on a wonderful win. First, although expected given the high burden SEC needed to carry, this win was amazing given Judge Torres was making me sweat. But it says, but not Jeremy Hogan, who called end of September. Second, we have more context of Judge Torres. It's coming down. Judicial temperament in this case, and it does not bode well with the SEC. The writing is on the wall, but I'm still not sure if the SEC has the literacy level to read it. Judge Torres telegraphed how she will elevate the MS. I'm assuming that's magistrate judge papers and case law, and it's not in the SEC's favor. Third, Torres did hint that the documents sought, though relevant for discovery, may not actually be admissible for trial. He's talking about page 4. But this is not a major concern because once they are disclosed, the damage to the SEC is done. Fourth, Judge Torres did not have any harsh language for the SEC like Judge Netburn's hypocrisy zinger, but did allude to the schizophrenic nature of the SEC's position on page 8. Rest assured, the message was sent to the SEC that its ship is sinking and it will not be getting many more offers for lifeboats. Fifth, now we see how desperate the SEC truly is. Does it file motion for reconsideration, interlocutory appeal, writ of mandamus? SEC can easily drag the email saga out another 1 to 3 months if it wants to, but any negative I'm assuming that's appeal ruling for the SEC will damage all government agencies in future, not just SEC. Absolutely crazy. Shout out Fred Rispoli for putting his legal 2 cents behind that. But things are getting crazy. And I like this from JV. It says, how many more times are we going to get excited for the SEC to hand over these documents? Excited for the 6th time, Tim says. And he usually says like hashtag ETHgate and stuff. You know, shout out to the community, man, fighting the good fight. Shout out to Ripples, you know, standing up for what's right. Johnny Deet in the class action lawsuit, Jason Foster and Empower Oversight, all the YouTubers making videos, all the people within the crypto community researching, retweeting, liking, and sharing as much information as possible. Liz Clayman, Eleanor Terror, Charles Gasparino, Jeremy Hogan, all the likes, all the people within the community fighting the good fight, man. We're really starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's just a matter of when this thing takes off, not if, man. It's absolutely massive. I just wanted to quickly come on here and put this update out. I think it's like 12:30 in the morning over here. But that's what I have for you. Make sure you come to the Crypto's Key Conversation YouTube channel and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Crypto's Key 1. I really appreciate your support. With all that being said, stay strong out there. Be safe.